Good Wednesday evening. Welcome to BCP Live, and it is good to get to visit with all of you all tonight. I hope your internet signal's doing well. I hope my internet signal's doing well for that matter. And I hope that we just have a good night tonight because I have somebody really cool that I get to visit with tonight, and we're going to introduce him in just a moment. I want to say thanks to everybody for watching the Bryan County Patriot Live right here on a Wednesday night. And, as for me personally, didn't get to go to church tonight. I know it's kind of one of those things where I go. The church services were shut down for just a little bit, and that happens. We didn't have service in person on Sunday morning, so no service tonight. And I know a couple other places were like that tonight. So if nothing else, then I will tell you on a Wednesday night that Jesus loves you. And that's something that you needed to know. Hopefully, you knew that anyway, but I wanted to encourage you on this Wednesday night and say hi to Dottie and other folks who are joining on this Wednesday night, and also to my guest tonight, Jason Manous, who is the community banking president at Shamrock Bank for the Durant location. I know you guys have more than one location, but Jason, first off, let me say thank you for joining me tonight. I really appreciate that. I know you've had a busy week, a busy day today too, so that you spent some time with us, man, thanks.
Yeah, I appreciate you inviting me.
I know that you and your wife watch occasionally, so I really appreciate getting to see your names come up there. So I'll say hi to Corby really quickly, and just definitely a shout out there. I know you probably would have given her a shout out, but I wanted to beat you to the punch. Hi to Michelle tonight, to Mike. Hi, I saw you on there. And really quickly, before we get too far into this, Seth Dutton from Southeastern is promoting you as well, and Shamrock as well. So I'm going to put this comment up there. An outstanding Savage Storm athletic partner and supporter. So definitely we want to promote that. Thank you for what you and what Shamrock Bank, for all that you all do for Southeastern as well.
Yeah, we love all the local schools, and we love Southeastern. We've got a lot of Southeastern graduates in our organization.
Well, listen, I have to ask you really quickly, and I know you have a number of branches around the Southeastern area, and of course, I appreciate Shamrock Bank. We have an account with Shamrock Bank as well, so I stopped by. I would stop by and see Curtis before. Curtis, I haven't seen him there in a while. I have really enjoyed the time getting to stop by and visit with you as well. So what does a community banking president do?
We're pretty much run everything in these four walls here. We have oversight, through our main branch, and our main branch is actually located in Colgate. That was the original. So pretty much anything that goes on here in these four walls is pretty much kind of what I have to worry about on a day-to-day basis.
Well, listen, you have a good group of people that work there as well, and I appreciate it. Again, I no doubt, and I'm not just saying that. Mm-hmm. I have seen you all over the years with like the Christmas time when you celebrate all the folks who come in and customers and more. It's always a great Christmas dinner. You get to see people there, but coming in and out and working with the folks, behind the shields now, the tellers behind the shields, but all the folks up there, they're a great group of people, and you really do have a lot of fine folks with which to work.
I do. I'm really lucky. They're more like family to me. I spend more time with them, I think, than I do my actual family, and they're a good group to have around and just experienced and know how to treat customers. And I just love being around them. So I'm lucky.
Well, you are, but they're lucky to be around you as well. And I mean that. I like I said, I've appreciated the conversations. I want to say hi to a few other folks who are joining here tonight, and drop a name really quickly. President Newsom from Southeastern says, "Go Savage Storm." So I think he appreciates what Shamrock Bank does as well. And thank you, sir, for watching BCP Live tonight as well. Carrie, Alvina, Robert, glad you all are on board tonight. Shelly and Winna joining as well tonight. So I appreciate all of you guys doing that as we're visiting with Jason Manous from Shamrock Bank. And, Jason, Shamrock was one of the first advertisers with the Bryan County Patriot, and we have so many great advertisers. I'm going to talk about a few more of those a little bit later on tonight, where we talk about the group on Wednesday. Uh-huh. But one of the first to come on board with the Patriot, and actually advertises on oklahomasports.net as well. And so, for me, there's kind of a special place in my heart for those who jumped on first and said, "Hey, listen, we're going to take a chance with this bald guy and see what he has to offer." But you know, as Curtis and I set up a specific advertisement, it says Oklahoma bankers for Oklahomans.
Mhm.
And I thought it was funny today. I made some joke about this earlier today on Facebook. On Twitter, it was trending in Oklahoma, the word Oklahomans, which, go figure.
Yep.
But what really does that mean? Oklahoma bankers for Oklahomans.
Well, most of us are Okies. And all of our banks, all 8 of our locations are in Oklahoma. We don't have any other branches in any other states or anything. So we focus, our efforts on Oklahoma. Now we have different parts of the state, and each one, each branch has their specialties. So we do a lot more real estate type stuff over here, a lot of commercial properties, where out west we've got a lot of farmers, ranchers. We go to our meetings and I hear a lot about wheat crops and cattle, and just it's really makes for a diverse bank, which is good, because we can handle downturns in the economy in different sectors and still be fine.
Well, that is really cool. I think I'm about to get joined by one of my local animals here. Okay. He's making his way through. One of the cats is coming through out here in the studio tonight. So I'm pretty sure he was going to make an appearance, and he still may. That may be the case. I really think that's neat though, Jason, because how special is that then? Because if each branch is really, has, well, I don't know if a specialty is the right word, but what you were talking about with its unique group of people, but you can then through the network and through the entire organization, you can do some things for one location, another location steps in and is a blessing, I would say, to another location. Looks like you have something really cool in place.
Yep, we've got banks that are the only bank in town. There's, I think, three of our banks are the only ones in that whole community. So, that's, and then we've got larger markets like Durant and Altus, and our newest in Oklahoma City, which is actually near the Edmond area.
Wow, that is cool. We're speaking now with Jason Manous from Shamrock Bank. And, we talked a little bit about Southeastern earlier. I know one of the places that I see you guys when we're not dealing with the beer bug, the thing which shall not be named. But, you guys are out and about. You're supporting the different things, not just with your advertising dollars and your sponsorship, but, man, you guys are out there on hot September days, grilling dogs and making sure that the folks who come to pregame festivities at a Southeastern football game are taken care of as well.
We enjoy the tailgates. We enjoy cooking for things like the freshman orientation at the high school. I mean, some of those really hot weather softball tournaments, we've done a few of those. But yeah, this year's a little different. We're slowed down on the cooking and everything right now, and just kind of there's just so much you got to think about, and we're not in the food business normally, so it's hard for us to know the right things to do. So we've kind of slowed that down. But yeah, that's something that we enjoy doing. We like making hamburgers, hot dogs at events, going to business open houses and doing something there. Just, if it's a customer and they ask us, we try to accommodate when we can.
Well, now I will tell you this, you could have fooled me that you're not in the food business, because I've had some of the, the stuff that you guys are put together out there on the grill. I told you I've stopped by. I don't know, I may have missed one December where you guys have had a Christmas gathering in the last 9 or 10 years. I think Mrs. Patriot has sung at more than one of those. I know that one of my daughters has as well. Yes. And so you guys put together some pretty good food too. So you may say you're not in the food business, but I know even if you're not, you do it right. You do it
I have a lot of help when I do that. And it's usually, internal people, employees, or even sometimes former employees will come and help us with those kind of events. We try to do, Christmas is usually a big one that we do. And then also we usually do something with the chamber, usually in July, but this year I think it's going to be August. I'm not sure how that's going to look, but they always introduce the new members of the Leadership Durant class at our business after hours every year. So.
And y'all are promoting tomorrow as well, too. I mean, you've got folks from a local radio station coming out and promoting there as well. Is that right?
We're going to do a remote in the morning from 10 to 12. They've got some drawing stuff going on, and we may have a few things. We won't have our normal hot dogs again, but we'll do something a little different. Yeah, we'd love for people to stop by and say hi. So.
All right, and by the way, location for that for someone who may be new or they may not know exactly how to get to where you are. Where would they find you tomorrow?
Everybody knows where Walmart is and Lowe's, and we're right between them. Is the best way I can tell you. So we're on the corner of Shamrock Lane and University Place here in Durant on the west side of town, right across from Arby's next to Taco Mayo. So.
There you go. There you go. That's exactly right. You just can't beat that. Well, Jason, one other thing too, and I definitely I want to continue promoting Shamrock as much as possible because again, we do appreciate you and appreciate what you do for the town, the community. Just a big part of what's going on here, obviously for the university as well. You have your hand in some other things too. You work with the Kiwanis. I know that's also a great service organization for this area.
What a great organization. Kiwanis is all about kids, and we try to do what we can to help our kids around here. We do lots of scholarships. We do lots of recognition. The kids remember the awards they get, the Terrific Kid Awards that we give away monthly at several of the elementary campuses. They really love that, where they get a Happy Meal certificate and they're nominated by their teachers, and we put their picture on I think they put it on the school channel on the local cable, and they really enjoy that. But we really enjoy helping the kids. We gave away our Bryan County Student of the Year today at our meeting, and it was a silo student, and always glad to help out. But yes, I'll be installed as president of the Kiwanis Club October 1st. Normally we have an installation banquet, but this year, again, it may look a little different. They might get blended into our normal meetings, but yeah, we've got some decisions to make on how to make Pancake Day work and how to do different things, but we'll work them out. But yes, I thoroughly enjoy Kiwanis, and what a great group of people we have. Everybody loves Pancake Day. They're the easiest tickets to sell in town, I think. So.
Well, okay. Let me just say that really quickly. First off, I want to agree with you. I think the Kiwanis, and we do have other great organizations in Durant and in Bryan County. I think the Kiwanis do a fantastic job. I think they really meet a lot of needs for the county, for the community, for the area. And I just want to say thank you to you, obviously, as someone in a leadership role, incoming president as well. And then I would just leave this on your desk right now to say, we have to have Pancake Day. I don't know what needs to happen to make sure that happens, but BCP Live, I want to, we have to have Pancake Day. That's another thing, man. And you and I've talked about this too. I mean, I remember doing that when I was in Key Club myself. Now I realize, some folks may be watching going, they had Key Club when you were a kid, but yes, they did. Back when I was a teenager, I actually was president of the Key Club at Dixon in 88, 89, I think. Yeah. I think it was my senior year. Anyway, right. Bottom line is I've cooked some pancakes before, but I sure like being on the receiving side of that. And there's some really cool folks in town that can cook some pancakes as well. I saw Angela Pierce's name come up. I want to give a shout out to a few more people watching tonight, but I know Angela. I know that she and Chris have cooked some pancakes in their day as well.
Actually, Angela is our chairman of our pancake committee and has been for the last few years, and she is just, I don't know what we would do without her. She knows everything there is to know about Pancake Day.
Okay, Angela, if you're still watching, and by the way, full disclosure for everyone, I was Angela's youth pastor. Okay, so I am putting out a call from the youth pastor. I'm going to call in a favor and go, make it happen. Make it happen. I know she'll do everything she can. And you're right. They do a good job. But anyway, with that in mind, really quickly, and I want to say thanks again because I appreciate you taking time out of your day. And again, I know how busy it was for you, so that you've spent some time with us tonight. Seriously, it means a lot. Jack Levi lives for Pancake Day. I'm seeing the comments here. So I would agree with that entirely. And Tina Jones is giving a shout out to you. So appreciate you. I want to say thank you for coming on with us tonight and wrap up this time, just inviting folks to find out a little bit more about Shamrock. There are some folks who already bank with you, I know, but maybe some more who who do not know everything about what you all offer. So tell us.
Well, one thing that makes us just a little bit different than most banks, so there's a lot of banks that claim to be employee owned, but we really truly are. Almost 90% of our bank is owned by the employees. So we really do feel like we work for ourselves. So if we don't do a good job and customers aren't happy, then that affects us directly. So we really try our best to take care of people. We're going to have similar products that most banks have. All banks pretty much have the same products, but it's the people that really make the difference. So that's what we try to stress, is that treat people the way you want to be treated, and that's my big thing, is just follow the golden rule when you're taking care of folks, and so. Well, but no, I just really appreciate you having me on again tonight, and I would like to come back a little bit later in more of a Kiwanis capacity to talk about the Pancake Day and stuff when we get a little closer. But definitely appreciate the invite tonight. So.
Well, we'll go ahead and say this live on the air then. That is an open invitation. Once you know a little bit more about that, would love to visit a little bit more even about Kiwanis and some of the things that go on. But I really wanted to promote the Shamrock side of it tonight, because I'm grateful for you all. And we've already seen the gratitude from folks in high levels at Southeastern who definitely know that you all are a blessing to them as well. So shout out to you guys, to Sue and to Royce and all the folks out there as well. Thank you very much for what you do, and you're very much appreciated.
Yeah, well, thank you.
All right, that is Jason Manous, who is the community banking president for the Durant campus of Shamrock Bank. My goodness, what a blessing to get to have him on tonight. I know lots of folks watching, and I want to say hi to all of you. Dee Dee, your name came up. Thank you very much. And Ashley as well. Some other folks who have put in the comments section tonight too. So Robert, thanks for joining tonight. Robert and Jamie, both watching tonight. Never know where Robert and Jamie are going to be watching from. They could be fishing or mowing the lawn or just doing whatever. So I really appreciate you guys. Linda, thank you very much for watching. That's all right. Gary, thank you for watching tonight as well. I appreciate that. Let me say thank you to some folks who are a big part of our broadcast. And you know what? It's funny. Well, I say it's funny. I hope you don't think I ever make these things up, but Shamrock Bank is in our Wednesday group. So I want to say thank you to Shamrock Bank, to Taco Mayo, which is right there next door to Shamrock Bank, as well as Waffle Shop. I want to say thanks to Pro Image. Talk about Pro Image a little bit more here in just a moment. Wichita Mountain Prevention Network, Bushwhackers, Corner Drug, Gordon Funeral Home, Heartbeat Realty, and KFC, among many others. Advertisers and sponsors for the Bryan County Patriot, BryanCountyPatriot.com. Thank you so much for being a blessing to me and being a part of the business. So I really appreciate that. Denise, thank you for watching. Shout out to you. And Alicia, thanks for joining tonight. All right, I said I would go a little bit more on Pro Image. Let me bring this up here if I may, if I can. Here we go. Pro Image, and this is from the Facebook page. Check this out. Durant Lion masks are back in stock and in more colors. There's a white one, a blue one, a red one, and Pro Image, one of the advertisers, sponsors of the Bryan County Patriot. Well, you get your choice right there. So stop by. We could talk about masks. I don't really want to go too much into it, although we did have the story today on the Bryan County Patriot that Walmart is among a number of corporations that will be, as of Monday, requiring masks or some kind of face covering to be worn by not only employees but customers. So you have until Monday to get that together. And so, hey, who knows? You may want to get one of those Durant Lion masks. Hi, Jamie Templeton. Thanks for joining tonight as well. Here also, word has gone out. Corby says she purchased 4 today, and they're great. So, and I hope you get out there, support Pro Image. We definitely one of those businesses we want to support and do well. So I think Mrs. Patriot has already, when she showed me this today, she saw this before I did. So Mrs. Patriot has already put in her request for one of these. So we're probably going to have to go by there and get one too. That'll be pretty cool. All right, Silo cheerleaders and Michelle asking if the folks at Silo, if Silo cheerleaders did something similar and with masks for Silo, would you be interested? You may want to check that out on their Facebook page. Find out more about that. Okay. Another thing coming up. I promised I would not go long tonight. I always say that like it means something. Anyway, okay, let's see here. This from the DAV here in town. I saw this today. Pappy was promoting this, and if you're not familiar, we have a Disabled American Veterans chapter here in Durant. And so the chapter, by the way, is going to be holding a rifle raffle. We'll have a little bit more about this on the Bryan County Patriot on the BryanCountyPatriot.com. But just to let you know about this, that you could win a rifle. We'll have the information a little bit later on. Tickets are $10 each, $3 or three for $25 to win one of a couple of different rifles. It's a rifle raffle. You'd think I, actually talked for a living or something. Anyway, but the benefits are going to the Disabled American Veterans chapter right here in Durant. So keep that in mind. The drawing will be held October 17th. So you have, my goodness, 3 months to buy some tickets, and then you can buy one and then buy another one and then buy another one because we want to support our local DAV chapter. So keep that in mind. And finally, I know that we are talking, say that 3 times fast. I don't think I can. We've been talking about masks today. I will leave you with this. The CDC has determined, just waiting for the cat to show up in the screen. He keeps trying to get in the screen. Now he's going to go back over to the other side of the studio there. Okay, it's all right. He's been making himself at home in the studio over the course of the last 24 hours. I don't know why he likes it out here so much, but he's decided that this is the place to be. The CDC has determined that now runny nose and nausea are also symptoms of the beer bug. So everything, it seems like, is a symptom of the beer bug. So if you didn't know that, if you woke up this morning breathing, you may have contracted the beer bug. I'm not sure. We could go over all the symptoms. I'd love to have a top 10 list. I think that would be cool. Maybe you can tell me in the comments section tomorrow night. Maybe we should do that for tomorrow night. Find out what the most exotic symptoms of the beer bug will be. We won't go into that tonight. I want to say thank you. We could, but we won't. I want to say thank you to all the folks for stopping by tonight. We're going to be on tomorrow night as well. I really was blessed to get to have Jason on. And I know I talked with him a while back about doing this and coming on, being on the show. Of course, he comments every now and again. I'm not kidding. I think the shamrock emoji is absolutely one of the coolest things I have seen, period, in the comment section. So I absolutely dig that. I think that's incredibly cool. Jamie's wanting the cat to get on camera, and there are already 2 other people that like that comment. Okay, first off, it's a big, that's not that. Yeah, he's big. And I have short arms, so I can't reach over there where he is right now. If he does come on screen, I promise I won't kick him off the screen. But I've been wanting to have Jason on for a while. So thankful that he came on. Corby, thank you very much for letting Jason come on and just be a part of the broadcast tonight. I am thankful to you as well. And I know that those things are important because Mrs. Patriot lets me do this. And she doesn't have to let me do this, but she lets me do this. So I'm very thankful. Actually, I think that she really likes it if I do this because as long as I spend time out here talking to you, I'm getting all of that talking out of my system, and she doesn't have to hear all of what I have to say all the time. We'll see. All right. Okay, Dottie. The cat is, it's Count Basie. We call him Basie. Obviously, it has a jazz name. Yes. We have a cat named for Jazz right here in our house. So thanks to Jason for stopping by tonight. If you have not stopped by Shamrock Bank, you need to do so. Definitely a fantastic place. And I wasn't kidding, but we bank there as well. And I'm very, very thankful for what they do for Mrs. Patriot and for me. I appreciate them. I appreciate Jason and Sue. And like I said, everybody up there, they do a fantastic job. So grateful to them. Stop by Shamrock Bank, support them. Kiwanis, also a very good organization. When you get a chance to support those folks, please do that as well. All right. We're going to be on again tomorrow night. How about that? Getting out of here in less than 30 minutes? Go figure. I know. Some of you all didn't think that was possible. It happens occasionally. Be wise. Be wise. There's so many people out right now that are making decisions that aren't wise. You can buck the trend. You can be wise. And wisdom doesn't come from age. It does not. No, it does not. Age doesn't make you wise. Age gives you the opportunity to get experience. Age can give you wrinkles. You don't have to have wrinkles. And age generally makes you old. But age doesn't make you wise. Wisdom comes from God. And the word says this: if anyone lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to all men, liberally. God will give wisdom to you. All you have to do is ask. Be wise, use discretion, and do not walk in fear. I don't care how many new symptoms they tell you that the beer bug has. Don't be afraid. Do not walk in fear. Be wise, okay, but do not walk in fear. And they can go hand in hand, I promise. All right, we'll do it again tomorrow night. Sure, I'm thankful for all you all stopping by tonight and sticking around for a little bit. I don't think that the cat heard you, Alvina or Dottie. I don't. But I promise you, if the cat does make it on screen, I'll keep him on screen again sometime. Logan, thank you for joining, getting in on the very end tonight. Terry, thank you for stopping by as well. God bless you all. We will do this again tomorrow night at 9. Thank you very much to Mike, my friend, for helping me to have a good enough internet signal to broadcast this tonight, and to Jason again for being on with us. God bless you all. Have a great night.